Mr. Upadhyay, stay with us. We'll come back. Let's cut across to our colleague Siddharth MP, who's there with us from Chennai. Siddharth, you brought us glimpses from the DMK office. There was a large, it was largely a lull behind you, and that is the sense we can get behind you as well. But just look at the statement that had come out from the BJP spokesperson, Narayanan Tirupati. He had initially said that BJP is poised for a beautiful win and there's not going to be a hung assembly in Tamil Nadu. If you just look at the AIADMK numbers, they seem to be in the lead. TVK is right up there next to them. But that chance of a hung assembly seems to be, it can't be ruled out, at least as per these leads. How do you assess it?
Tamil Nadu has never had a hung assembly in a long time. It's usually a mandate that goes one way or the other. It's never hung. So that is something we'll have to wait to see the trends and how they emerge through the day. But one thing I want to point out, given the present trend and the numbers that the ECI is putting out, Vijay had campaigned initially saying that the battle is between his party and the ruling party, the DMK. But now and the battle is between the opposition ADMK and Vijay's party. In fact, ironically now it's the opposition ADMK or the NDA front which is in pole position, and Vijay who's just with a small difference. So this shows that there's been a complete shift in Tamil Nadu politics itself, because the DMK, like all political parties, was expressing supreme confidence in their welfare measures and in the kind of ground machinery and ground efforts that they've been. Imagine this is a party with a massive ground level infrastructure and 5 decades of legacy, 5 to 6 decades of legacy. So obviously this is a party. So it is hard to believe that a TVK type of party would be able to, defeat all of this and come second as far as the present numbers go. So that we are getting to see here. So soon we'll also hope to go to the AIADMK office to see how things are evolving over there, because certainly by now the mood there should have sort of broken out into a cheerful atmosphere, because it's after a long break. It's after 5 years that the ADMK is coming back, and this is also happening quick to, in fact, rule out the AIADMK's continuance in politics in a big way. And many thought that under Palaniswamy this is a do or die election for the AIADMK, and if this trend, it looks like the ADMK is going to, win. So as Narayanan Tirupati, the BJP spokesperson, had pointed out, there is a possibility, if this continues, that ADMK could or could perhaps form the government. Of course, that is a huge if. But let's just look at this. This is a party that was being written off. The DMK was writing off the ADMK, saying that it's been weakened, it's become subservient to the BJP. So these were accusations being made against the ADMK. But for that party to now come up and show this kind of impressive number is a comeback of unimaginable. Let me say, Saleh and Shivan.
That's absolutely correct. The magic figure for Tamil Nadu is 118. And at this moment, TVK is inching closer. It is leading in 82 seats. The AIADMK is ahead in 76 seats. Shivan, for anyone yesterday night would have said that TVK would be the #1 party in Tamil politics, that would have been a statement that would have been laughed off. And what is happening in Tamil politics is in many ways unprecedented. Even in Tamil Nadu's politics, like our guest R.K. Upadhyay was talking about there, even the biggest of the film stars like M.G. Ramachandra Rao, they had not managed to present this kind of a political performance. What is happening here is in many ways unprecedented. Vijay, a lot of people were saying, could at best hope to be the kingmaker. But here, it would not be wrong to say that probably when the numbers finally stack up, he could, in fact, end up becoming the king. 118 is the magic figure. 83 is where TVK stands. Mr. Upadhyay,
these are again trends.
These are again trends, but at this moment it is 9:52 in the morning.
It seems to be getting more solidified as the time progresses.
We need to wait and watch it, because if these trends hold on for another 1 hour, then take my word, this is a huge result. Everyone was talking about the change that is happening in Bengal, but Tamil Nadu seems to have sprung a surprise, something that no one expected.
For the Tamilians to put their trust in Vijay over the stalwart parties which have been around there historically, that says a lot about the other two parties, I think, more than it talks about TVK at this point, but they are needing change. But again, just cautioning our viewers, these are initial trends and leads, but as time progresses, this will start shaping up into an eventuality. Let's quickly also cut across to our reporter Binoy Krishnan, who's there with us from the UDF headquarters, from the Congress headquarters there in Kerala. He's there with us from Thiruvananthapuram. Binoy, can you hear us? If you're there with us, yes, there he is. We can hear the commotion behind him already. Binoy, I'll request first if you could just bring the mic slightly higher towards your mouth so that we can hear you clearly. There's a lot of commotion we hear around you, and that's essentially where my question also arises from. Is there already a sense of a victory that is setting in, or is the party now absolutely confident that yes, this is going to be the final result? Binoy, over to you.
Hope this is audible. The situation.
Yeah, you can take it closer.
Go ahead, Binoy.
The anxious Congress workers. Here in the background, we can see the anxious Congress workers, UDF workers, because the trend now is set to UDF. In the initial stages, it was not a clear margin between UDF and LDF. While the time of the counting of the postal ballots and all, and after that, when the counting started, when the election machines started counting, it was a slight margin between 10 and 15 seats. It was a margin of 10 and 15 seats. Now it's a very good margin between UDF and LDF. Almost the UDF has gone leading 95 seats and the LDF is below 40 seats. And the interesting thing is that the NDA is also leading in 4 to 5 seats. That's the situation here in Kerala, but it's almost clear that LDF is going to set the power back, and they are going to regain the power back after 10 years.
You know, the magic number in Kerala is 71, and at this moment, UDF is at 94, Shivan. It does look like a battle that, against all odds. Pinarayi Vijayan, who is looking so confident, he's clearly nowhere in the picture. It is the Congress-led alliance in Kerala that seems to have written itself into the victory books. At this point of time, these are still early leads and trends. Things can still change. It is 9:55 in the morning. And at this moment, there are a number of surprises that have been thrown up in the air. The big story is from Tamil Nadu, where this new untested party of Vijay, TVK, seems to be clearly scripting itself into the corridors of power in ways no one perhaps expected. In West Bengal, this is what the pollsters had predicted, that the Bharatiya Janata Party could stage an upset. Mamata Banerjee may no longer remain the dominant political power that she was in the state of West Bengal. And of course, in Assam, it is a very predictable story. It is the Bharatiya Janata Party which is clearly racing away in the lead. This is how things are stacking up. We'll take a short break. More updates will continue on the other side. Stay tuned to WION.